Say that again.
A moment of serenity.
They're very rare.
I know, just have a picnic on the steps.
That's one thing I just can't get over. Okay, I'm done. Just shoot me now. When I was 16, my mom made me a promise. She said, one day, when we're not broke, I'll take you traveling. Well, I'm now a 30-year-old broke law student with a video camera, and mom's making good on her promise. Our final leg of the trip begins with a flight from Xi'an to Guilin. Guilin is one of the more picturesque parts of China, and this is where most of the photos of China come from. Our first stop was an underground cavern called the Reed Flute Cave.
You are tall, should mind your head everywhere. Okay. This cave is more than 300 million years ago, and at that time here is a riverbed.
These caves are huge.
They say if you're climbing up to Pikeville Hill, you can live more than 130 years old.
It's hot as hell out here again. Yeah. We're back in the humid part of the world.
Okay, it's Sunday night, August something or other, and we're in Guilin, China. And this is my idea of what China would look like. It's a smaller city, about 600,000 people, and it's absolutely beautiful. The streets are all lined with trees. There's 2 canals, 2 lakes, and it's absolutely gorgeous. Lots of greenery, lots of older buildings, a bridge, and it's just very, very picturesque. And the people seem to be extremely friendly, and other than the fact that it's hot and humid, this to me is the real China. It's just an absolutely beautiful city.
Today is Monday, August 22nd. It's about 9 in the morning. We're starting our Lee River cruise, which I had totally forgotten about, actually. I don't know what to say other than we're doing a cruise on the Li River. Apparently this is one of the most scenic areas in China too. On the back of the 20, there's a scene from the Li River, which apparently we see today. What is that?
Snake wine. Snake wine. Okay.
The day is a bit overcast. Nice breeze, just perfect for cruising. And as I said, the scenery is magnificent. Most of the scenes that you see of China with mountains are painted from this area.
So we just got passed by the other boat. Now we can see where they're making our lunch on our boat. So apparently we're nearing the spot where the picture for the 20 UN note was taken. So everyone's getting up on deck here. We're going to try and figure out how this works. I kept asking our guide where the best place to take the photo was, and she kept saying, yes, yes, around the corner, around the corner. Our next stop is the city of Chongqing. We only have enough time here for lunch and a brief tour of the city and some hot pot before we get on the boat for a tour of the Yangtze. So one of the goals of the trip is to get Mom to eat with chopsticks, and it's been a mixed adventure here. Okay, go Mom.
We may be here a while.
It took 5 seconds and already Mom's back to the old way of her using chopsticks.
Something hot went up my nose.
Awesome. Apparently you're not allowed to film inside a Starbucks. Who knew? Mom got her mug though. So we've come from the Guildhall, right? And now we're at Hot Pot, which I've never had before. There's an incredible assortment of raw stuff that we wait till the center thing boils and then we dip it in until it's cooked and then we pull it out and eat it. But we'll give it a shot. And Mom would... Interesting. It was so quiet in here like a half hour ago when we started. Wait for it. There we go. Yeah.
I'm gonna punch someone again. You know, all I want is a salad. Mom just fished all the tomatoes out of the hot pot and ate them. They're not even part of the meal. It's like ordering tiramisu and just scraping off the cinnamon.
So we're on the boat, and the first thing I promptly did was smash my head into the ceiling, prompting, of course, laughter from the assembled locals.
They're all laughing at me.
Be careful!
Thank you, yes.
Yes, this boat was not built for tall people. It's built for people probably who are about 5'7" to 5'9".
Nope.
Wiped. Tomorrow morning we have to get up at 6:30, which blows. And we have some sort of shore excursion, and the part I'm really looking forward to is the afternoon, where we have to do absolutely nothing. And it's gonna be awesome, because I'm sick of these sort of go all day days. And yeah, I realize I'm bitching. I'm in China on a free trip, basically. And, as promised, our early morning excursion is somewhere to two, I think it's Taoist temples. Again, our guide was largely unintelligible, so I really have no idea what happened.
Right here, those are two Taoist monasteries, Taoist temples. The Taoism, as I said, has multiple gods. It has a god almost for everything, for the moon, for thunder, for kitchen, for the door, even for the stove.
Apparently, these temples are meant to symbolize the afterlife. The first section was where we had to pass various tests to get into the afterlife. First, we had to get through these incredibly bored-looking guards. No, don't let her in. You have no idea what she's done.
But now we say it is a test for the married man. Do you want to show your fidelity to your wife here? You know what, sir? Don't hurt your hand, don't hurt your back. Also, don't rip your shorts. I can't go.
Then they had this fidelity test to prove whether or not you're faithful to your wife. You had to put this semicircular stone on top of this giant concrete sombrero.
Oh, ma'am, you should be very proud of your husband. Do you know how much that's worth? It was near 400 pounds. So it is just kind of psychological test. It's also where that this guy makes a living to support his family. So let's watch his performance. I know it seems quite easy in his hands, but not really. It's not rock. It's stone. It's very heavy. You see, he made it. Well done. Wow. You know.
So if some unemployed 84-pound Chinese man can do this, I definitely can.
Yeah. Okay, here we go. Okay, then let's go.
I think you have to roll it and try to make the momentum go. As I said, try to roll it and then.
Oh, I just can't get a grip on it.
Yeah.
Try again.
Okay.
As we went up the mountain, there were various shiny and totally inexplicable representations of the afterlife, including a series of stone carvings of the various ghosts one would expect to see in the afterlife.
This is my chunk here. They've got the misbehaving child ghost, the morally loose woman ghost, the womanizer ghost. What else is here? A bunch of other good ones. Yeah, what that one is, but that looks cool. That one looks like he's eating someone's hand.
Said when you roam, do as the Romans do. So we step inside here, and so ladies, step your right foot first. You know, in China we say ladies are always right.
Another challenge was whether or not you could balance on one foot for 3 seconds. Given that my foot didn't really fit in the thing properly, it kind of wasn't that hard. The representations here got more and more bizarre. As we kept walking, the sculptures began to represent what hell would be like.
Apparently the next part is hell.
Oh, there we go. There's another one. Go, 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 go. Okay. Next one.
Speedometer says 40, but I seriously think we're gonna die on this thing. We are still alive. Today is day 3 of our Three Gorges Dam tour. We enter the first of the 3 gorges today, which I think will be awesome. The first gorge is the Kutang Gorge, which I keep calling the Wu-Tang Gorge. And then this afternoon, or at about noon, we go through the second gorge, which is the Wu Gorge. Also, this afternoon, we're heading to Shenong Stream for a 3-hour boat excursion. So yes, we are taking a 3-hour boat tour this afternoon. We're about to enter the first of the 3 gorges, and everyone's jockeying for camera position. It's really windy.
While we were on the cruise, the staff had us look for a bunch of random features of the rock that apparently looked like things. I think they wanted to just keep us busy and feeling ignorant.
So we have to look for a lion peak, which apparently is a lion on its back lying face up or something? Okay. Imagination of the Chinese is great. Apparently the next thing we have to look for is a headless dragon that's been cut off by the goddess peak. It's apparently over here. I'm not seeing it. Shandong boat excursion trip. We're boarding a smaller boat to take us to an even smaller boat, which will take us up through one of the Yangtze tributaries here, which should be interesting. But we'll see what happens once it actually gets started. It's been 3 weeks, but I finally found a cool breeze. Okay, camera, I'm going to say goodbye now. And if you're still alive after this, it's good seeing you.
These awful Americans, you should see what they say.
Oh, that was perfect.
Good photos take precedence over life-saving.
Summer place?
More house.
Really? Summer? Oh, for the boatmen. Then they say they're all year. No?
The old house.
Old
Before,
house.
yeah.
Before.
But nowadays, the local people building new house on the mountain.
Yeah, yeah.
Ni hao. Welcome to here to visit the Shannon stream. I'm your local guide. My name is Linda, Linda. So first we take this wooden boat go upstream about 2 kilometers long, 2 kilometers. When we go inside, we can enjoy the boat trekking. So our boatmen will get out of the boat and trekking the boat go upstream. Just a traditional work in China. But some person just come here looks like a dragon.
Yeah,
That does look like a dragon. That's.
We're taking pictures of them and they're taking pictures of us.
Yeah, so our boat is hot. Yeah, goats on the mountain. Goats. Family goats from the mountain. Maybe maybe.
And the Mercedes team comes up on the right-hand side.
This is Oxford and Cambridge. You'd have pushed them into the wall by now.
Some of old buildings now they're underwater now. So the local people building new houses on the mountain, upper place.
This is nasty.
The old buildings. Before the local people live there. So okay, now our boatmen will get out of the boat and trek the boat with strong rope made of bamboo. Bamboo rope, very soft and very strong. Made of red straw. Even though the boatmen work hard, but boatmen are very happy. So if you like, you can take some photos for strangers because only here, only the Shannon stream we can enjoy it. Very famous in China. Very happy.
哎，这是不是河边是我以前在带路，我得了箱子的。
They are a jolly lot, aren't they?
You feel like an emperor on this trip, Christopher? You had
Oddly,
your
no.
Emperor robes.
Oh, I had the robes on, yeah, I know, I'm
and
getting-
Now we're getting
Getting shuttled around by.
shuttled around by the trackers, yes.
And I hadn't had a good like Empress fantasy going on yet, so I have to work on.
Yes.
I see you're wearing the Emperor color.
mindset going on.
Yes, yes. I should be wearing red, actually.
Does that make me the king?
The emperor.
Emperor, sorry.
Pick any color you want,
Well,
because you
that's-
run
As
the
long as
whole
you're not the
thing.
dragon lady, right?
If you like, it's up to you.
等一下，请假。回来。
As we were going back to the boat, we saw these boxes on the side of the cliffs. And yes, these are coffins. It's tradition in the area that the monks are, well, shelved here when they die.
This is kind of mean. Oh, wasn't too bad.
Much later that night, we went through the series of locks in the Yangtze.
In this morning, we will go to the dam site of the Three Gorges project to see the famous dam, Jar Hill. 10 minutes later, we will arrive at it. Because the top looks like a jar upside down. We call it Jar Hill, 262 meters above sea level. There we can have a bird's eye view of the dam site.
I don't know whose idea it was to put a tourist attraction at 7 in the morning. Grumble. Okay, we're off to Jar Hill, which is so named because apparently this hill looks like the top of a jar. Oh yeah, an upside down jar, sorry. I think it just looks like a hill.
I like the Hoover Dam because it's kind of dramatic and high and
That's what I was thinking. Like I was
a different era.
With the Three Gorges Dam, like this massively huge tall thing, I mean, it's really wide. Yeah. So we're at the Three Gorges Dam tour, and I didn't realize that when they say tour of the Three Gorges Dam, what they meant was you get to go look at the Three Gorges Dam for a short period of time. We can't even really see it because it's too foggy out. We don't get to go on it. We don't get to see any of the mechanism or workings of it. But there is a photo shop. Urge to Kill Rising. There's the model. I guess we'll just have to make do. I found that singularly disappointing.
Yeah, I thought it would be a lot more massive. I was expecting like the Hoover Dam type.
Kinda, yeah. No, I was thinking like when they said like take a tour of the Three Gorges Dam, I expected to take a tour of the Three Gorges Dam. What did you guys think?
Jar Hill was awesome.
Jar Hill.
Looked like a jar.
No. Yeah. I was like, are you serious?
That was really funny.
So we just got back from the Three Gorges Dam tour and we're about to pass through the last of the Three Gorges. It's about 10 o'clock or so and it's really foggy here. This entire part of China seems to be perpetually shrouded in fog.
So just 2 to 3 minutes here and then we go. Okay, so mine is 335 from
We stopped at yet another art gallery and guess what? Several $100s later.
I am not buying anything in Shanghai because I bought 2 more, well, 1.5 pieces of artwork here. And I think I've hit my limit. I wasn't going to hardly buy anything.
We've flown to Shanghai for the last part of our trip.
So it's our driver, Mr. Gao.
Mr. Gao?
Yeah, Hi.
Hello, Mr. Gao.
The same company.
Another lens fogging day.
Croissants of France. There's a shop back there saying croissants of
Driver,
France.
turn around immediately.
No.
Fargo is a revolution, famous living room. So inside, no toilets, no guest room, no dining room. So in the corner, they have the public toilet. 2 years, never renovation.
No, I
There's your next car.
don't like it. I like
Okay, should we go? Otherwise, heavy rain. Yeah. If the emperor, normally the owner, should the
We were lucky. Just as we got to the inside of the temple, the rain really started to pour down.
It's really starting to pour now. But this is really neat in here. Come on.
Blue it means deer. So in China, if you visit the garden, you see the deer. So the owner 100% is official.
Yeah.
You know, the owner is the top position. So he built this garden for his parents.
Yeah.
But he cannot every day to here to watch everything. No.
Yeah.
So he tell the designer, okay, I build for my parents. So the designer the owner no idea the designers belong to another side, not the same side. And then the designer, use everything for decoration. 9 dragon, 9 is number also for the for emperor use. Cute. So they use dragon 9 the number for decoration. So when the garden finish, so the other side the party tell the emperor. So that guy big problem. So the emperor is really angry. The owner said, "Oh, finished. This time my family might be finished." So the fortune teller, the fortune teller is very smart.
Yeah.
They come in here. They thinking. They say, "Don't worry. The good excuse, and then nothing happened." So okay, we can see the dragon.
Yeah.
And then 1, 2, 3, just 3 claws.
Yes.
In Beijing, Forbidden City, all the dragons are 5 claws. So originally here also is a 5.
Oh.
It's a you cup 2. Just 3 claws. So you tell the emperor it's a fake dragon, not a really dragon.
Wow, that's pretty smart.
Yeah. So after that, so the officials use a dragon for decoration in their house. 3, 4, not 5.
Okay, Mom, let's hear some enthusiasm for another Chinese meal.
Oh, see, as soon as you start filming, I can't pick up anything. It'll be one of the last, so it's okay. But I've had enough for a lifetime. I don't think I could eat Asian food again for a long, long time.
After our lunch, we went to the Shanghai Museum.
So here's a fire club, they close.
Okay.
Yeah, so we became a fire club.
Do we need that much time?
That's lots of time, yeah.
Okay.
A brief moment of quiet in the elevator here. Our guide's like, let's meet in the main floor at 5, and it's 1:30. I'm like, we're not spending 3.5 hours in a museum. Seeing stuff we've probably already seen in 3 other museums. So we're staring at this wonderful dragon here, and then I look at it and I kind of take a closer look. I'm like, is that a dove on a spring? Mom's taking a picture of the Nazi stuff.
It's from the second half. Oh, it's not that old. It's the second half of the 20th century.
They didn't figure out that the first half of the 20th century it was a bad idea to put swastikas on stuff?
I don't know.
Like,
No, it's not crowded. And all the different nationalities, all the clothing, absolutely beautiful. Wow.
pay attention. We found the first ever Jenga. Ma'am, step away from the trinkets.
Let's buy some ivory.
So you finish everything?
Yep.
Like you could spend a day here on each floor.
If you're interested, you can stay about 2 days here.
Yeah. Really read everything and take everything in. Yes.
Our afternoon trip was to a place called the Shanghai Qibao town. Again, I didn't really pay much attention to our guide, so I'll assume that this was the Venice of China.
Yeah. And do people sing opera while they pedal boats through?
No, not every day. Of course.
This is a famous bridge, that's all I know.
Oldest and the most beautiful bridge in this village.
Apparently as well, you can buy fish from the locals and then throw it in the bridge, and I guess that's supposed to give you good luck in the Buddhist tradition or something like that.
Throw some fish
No.
in the water? Okay.
Not really.
Okay.
Do you?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. We have a taker.
这个现回来。
3 yuan，然后只要一个。
Just one bag. One bag.
那2个5罗，2个5罗。
Thank you.
谢谢。
在这边。
Okay, now we go to the fish tossing place. It's like dwarf tossing, only it's fish tossing.
I don't know if they're laughing at me or the fact that you just got swindled out of 60 cents for fish they're going to catch tomorrow.
It's recycling. Yeah, they were happy to be home. I feel
Zen?
yes, peaceful. I'm going to live a long life.
Mom's got a foggy lens.
Yeah.
This place is kind of neat, but oh my god, it reeks here. I think I figured out what it is. The soybean oil that they use cooking.
Whatever it is, it's rank.
That's the temple. $30 shots? Okay.
Oh my god!
Oh. Yeah. That was fun for 90 cents. So again, we're sampling the local delicacies. KFC sundaes. It's even chocolate. It actually tastes like chocolate. How's your cone?
It's cold and it's wet and it's good. That's all I needed.
So it looks like Mom's finally getting the hang of her chopsticks. Yay! We've only been here 3 weeks. I'm also kind of worried this food's actually starting to taste good. I just learned that gao means height or tall, apparently. People look at me like, gao, and I'm like, that's wide-eyed, yeah.
And our final touristy destination was the Shanghai Tower.
This thing looks a hell of a lot bigger when you're standing right next to it.
All right, the Chinese won't let me in. Goodbye, camera.
Goodbye.
We're in the lineup for the Shanghai TV tower. The security guards took my camera, saying that it was too professional, and now I have a little tag that's worth $8,000. This city just never ends. There's a contraption here to measure your height and weight, but unfortunately it only goes to 190 centimeters. We're gonna see if they still have my camera. It's been about, I don't know, 2 hours or something like that. Well, I have my magic tool. I believe those gentlemen behind me are having some sort of disagreement. Oh, okay. We're running.
Need to hold your hand?
Sure, why not? I didn't know that was part of the services your company offers, but...
They're a very special service. Just for you.
Oh. We're alive. We're all good. It's our last Chinese dinner.
Yeah, thank you, thank you, thank you. This is very interesting.
You can just say it, Mom. It's crap. It's strange.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna have this.
One of the parts of traveling that I don't like is when they don't tell you how much food you're gonna get, and then they just keep bringing you shit. Like we've been eating. I just ate my last piece. This is my last bit of Chinese food. Hopefully, yeah. And now the server just brought us a bowl of what appears to be borscht, and it's just gonna sit there, and they just wasted a bowl of soup.
It's like tomato cabbage soup. Yeah, actually, it's not bad.
Yeah.
Actually, I really. Oh yeah, that's all right. That's okay. That's okay. I think.
Right, this is it. We're done. Back to Vancouver. It's been an amazing trip. Before I came, I'd kind of looked at the Chinese as this kind of homogenous mass with cultures and customs that were objectively backwards and inefficient, and now I've sort of stratified out a little bit of the culture, but still their driving and food is objectively backwards and inefficient. Right, Mom?
Yes.
You can't. No, you got it. It's the angle's wrong.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
Tomorrow's that odd moment when you get home from some incredible life-changing trip and realize that everything's pretty much the same as you left it. But next year we're doing a trip to Australia, which will tick off the last of the 7 continents on Mom's to-do list.